We do want to start with that big breaking news in one of the biggest bombshells to come from the Supreme Court in decades. Politico reporting tonight the justices are set to overturn Roe v. Wade.
And it said it will be up to individual states to decide if the procedure is legal. We want to show you a live look from outside the court tonight, where we are told dozens of people have already started gathering after hearing this breaking news.
Yeah, we are covering all the angles tonight. Let's go first to Fox 31's Matt Morrow at the live desk with more. Matt.
Jeremy and Erica, bottom line tonight, this is all unprecedented. Almost never does the U.S. Supreme Court have a leak of an opinion. But by all accounts, this is what Politico appears to have tonight. Also unprecedented, the U.S. Supreme Court apparently voting to overturn a ruling by the same Supreme Court from 49 years prior and on one of the most divisive issues in America. This opinion appears to be a draft from February. That does not mean it will necessarily be the final ruling that comes out this summer. That is what is standard. But if it does stand, it means the High Court will strike down Roe v. Wade, the decision there that guaranteed a woman's right to an abortion, and Planned Parenthood v. Casey, that's a case from 1992, that affirmed it. This means abortion would become a state issue. Take a look at this. In the draft opinion, Justice Samuel Alito writes in part, and I quote, "Roe was egregiously wrong from the start. Its reasoning was exceptionally weak and as a decision has had damaging consequences. And far from bringing about a national settlement of the abortion issue, Roe and Casey have inflamed debate and deepened division." A short time ago, Fox News chief legal correspondent Shannon Bream talked about all of this. Listen.
I've been led to believe that this was legitimate as a February draft. A lot could have happened between now and then. I have never, as you said, seen a leak like this at the court in the years that I've covered it. It is astonishing that somebody would release a draft opinion outside of the court. They are very tightly held. There are almost never any leaks from this one place in Washington. Every place else leaks like a sieve around here, not the court. And this is shocking.
It is indeed. Tonight, Colorado leaders are weighing in on this report, what it could mean. Governor Jared Polis, a Democrat, saying in part, and I quote, "While this is extremely disappointing news representing a radical shift in American life away from individual freedom, in Colorado, we will continue to fight for and respect the right to make decisions about your own body and medical health." And from the other side of the aisle, Republican Colorado Congressman Doug Lamborn says, quote, "If the reporting by Politico is accurate, this ruling would be the most consequential pro-life decision in decades. I hope and pray this is true." Once again, we'll take you back outside live to the Supreme Court in Washington, D.C. tonight. There are hundreds of people who have already gathered out there, some who are cheering for what this opinion appears to say, others who are very much upset by it. We'll hear from some of these people coming up in less than an hour. Also, should know that pretty much as soon as that Politico report went out, police up there and law enforcement started putting up barricades all around the U.S. Supreme Court building. Again, much more coming up in less than an hour right here on Fox. Erica?